Hey guys, my name is Emily. Welcome to the Wheatberries. We are having pulled pork tacos tonight for dinner that I made in my crock pot. I threw it in before I left for work this morning, and by the time I got home, 11 hours later, it was all ready to go. Come along with us as we get this dinner done. Okay, so we have been going for 11 hours on low. I literally just put in a pork shoulder and a jar of salsa. And I mean, look at that. Perfect. This is going to be so good. So, now I am going to clear a space on my counter because my kitchen is a disaster zone. And make some toppings. We're going to grate some cheese. And some lettuce and some onions. And we'll get this party started. Let's see if it is. Look at all that cheese.
Into squares.
You want your cheese cut into squares?
Yeah, cut all the squares. Cut all the squares.
You're not having that whole chunk. Yeah. How about rectangles? Or do you want triangles?
Triangle.
Triangles?
Cut with triangles.
Look, now you have a triangle.
Another one. Another one. And another. These ones. And another one.
Make sure you share these with sister, okay?
Okay.
There you go.
Water down.
There you go.
Water down. Whoa, happy.
So I let this go for 11 hours on low. It was a whole pork shoulder and about 2/3 of this jar of salsa. I let it go, and it's nice and tender. It's falling apart. We like to pull it out of the crock pot. Obviously, you can shred this in the crock pot. We just feel like it gets a little too wet when you leave it in there with all the juices. The salsa gives it really good flavor, but this is how you know that that's done. Like, that's the bone there that was in this pork shoulder. Obviously, you don't have to get one with the bone, but we like the ones with the bone. It gives a lot of flavor to what we're making. So we're gonna take this out, give it a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe some lime.
Good. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
This. Wow.
All right.
See.
So let's give it a little taste here.
Mine.
So, need some salt. Give it a good pinch of salt. I might have to dump this into a bowl and shred it out a little bit. Salt.
So. No.
Can I put you down?
No.
Just for a second?
No.
Anybody else have a kid like this?
No.
Literally on your hip most of every day. Okay. So we added some salt and some pepper. I'm just gonna take my tongs and kind of just toss it. And as I toss it, it'll break up and it'll mix that salt into everything.
No.
Oh, what's no? What's no, Levi? You're not gonna, it's not gonna burn you. I've got you. He's tired. You're okay. Do you want a quesadilla?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right. Let's make some tacos. Okay, so my husband likes his stuff a little more spicy. So we have a layer of sour cream, sriracha, cheese, onions, and lettuce. And now we're gonna add some of this pork on top. Just kind of shred it out a little bit. And we're gonna try to roll this up. Like a burrito. Maybe. Might be too full. Alright, there we go. There's one. And then we'll repeat for the second one. So, sour cream. If you've never seen these squeeze tubes of sour cream, they are amazing. So we do a little smear of sour cream. And this is my husband's favorite. It's sriracha Tabasco. And we put a swirl of that. And then my husband likes a lot of cheese, so we put a handful of cheese. And some diced onion. And some pork. And then, so I can do this without making a giant mess. All right, so now that we have a rolled up baby burrito, we're gonna slice it on the bias. And we have a burrito. Okay, so we are now gonna make my tacos because I like more, well, I'm a little more straightforward with my tacos. So we are gonna do one tortilla here. I like to start with my meat, so we'll start with our shredded pork here. And then I like to add a little sweet habanero. Let's see, pick it up. There we go. Sweet habanero hot sauce, which I don't really like spicy food, but there is something about this that is super good. You just add a little bit to it. And then we top it off with some lettuce, avocado, a little diced onion. I don't eat cheese, but that's how I eat mine. Sometimes I will, if we have like beans and rice, I'll throw some black beans in with it. But we are not doing beans and rice tonight. I'm gonna roll it. Give it a cut. I like using serrated knives with cutting burritos because with the pork, it just works better. Alright, let's take a picture for the grams. Now, I can only pull this up so much because of the cord. All right, let's give it a little taste. Perfect amount of flavor. That salsa gives a lot of flavor to the pork without actually having to season it a whole lot. There's a heat from the habanero. And the guacamole, you know, it's a little smoother. It kind of balances out that heat. And then you get the crunch from the onion, a little oniony flavor, and then the crunch from the lettuce. It's so good. So easy. Give it a try. Thanks so much for joining us for dinner tonight, guys. If you want to try our Crockpot pulled pork salsa tacos, check out welcometotheweavers.com for the recipe. If you want to see more recipes like this, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.